What is going on? All right. Well, ended up a little bit better yesterday than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting it to be pretty crappy, and it ended up right about 360, which is good. Uh, Not amazing, but I was. It was looking like it was going to be one of them sub $200 days, which is not good, but it wasn't. So helped along by a few different sales. And let's take a look at them now. What's up, VB, Fartsat, Jack? 10 other lurkers in the house. What's going on? All right, let's take a look. Cabinet card. Young man with mustache, curly hair, Newman, New York. This is a jacked up card for sure. Customer came in and bought a second card, though, just a few moments before I started, or made an offer on a different card for $20. This one sold for 10. Took an offer on the other one for 20, so I'm going to hold off on shipping that probably till very last. Niagara Falls, Goat Island. Unposted, $2. Customer also bought, though, Susquehanna River near Main Street Bridge, Oneonta, New York. All kinds of writing on the back of that one. $6 on that. $6.76, and then they got 15% off or 10% off the total for multi-card. Here's the greased zigzagger, I think, right? Zigzagger style. Yeah, sewing machine attachment. Got this for free. Sold it for 22 and some change. Sent out a 10% off offer. DVD, Destroy Everything Now. Tony Hawk, this is why I like doing DVDs. I actually just stole this picture from another listing. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I did. Sold it for $7. Here's the Joker. This came from that garage sale a couple weeks back. Bought all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sold for $12. Second time it sold. The first time it did not pay. The customer did not pay. New York Skyline. It's United Airlines postcard. It's a little bit longer than a standard card. $3.55. Vintage Seattle Mariners hat. This came from the garage sale last year in October, where I got the free stuff. $22.45. It's got a little bit of a defect here. Loose string. I was tempted just to cut it off. I did not. No label. Still pretty good price. That hat was so nasty when I got it, so it cleaned up pretty damn good. Legends of Speed Hot Wheels came from Buys a Lot, sold for $5. Back to Eden. This came out of from out front, that thrift shop. It is a vintage, like homeotherapeutic book, hardcover. They still print this book today. And this one is the 12th printing from 1964. You guys, I got this for free, mind you. $64.95 full asking price. Took 3 days to sell. I'm heading back there today and gonna check out probably just what's out front. I may go back tomorrow because I think tomorrow is the half off day, so we'll see. Pretty stoked. Sci-Fi Buy, Ben Bova, a lot of 4 paperbacks, $10.75, no big deal. Craftsman Tool, which I just realized the buttons aren't working on this, so before I ship that, I'm going to hit that with some WD-40, see if I can loosen them up a little bit. It's the old Craftsman with the logo. Old school. $12.95. Another postcard for Old Lang Syne with the Scottish tartan. Pretty neat looking card there. Sold for $7.95. Listed and sold yesterday. Viewmaster with the vintage gold case along with it. Pretty good condition. Old Sawyers. There was a chip in the case. Threw in some slides I had. Sold it for 50. So I listed it for 55, knowing that if I send out an offer for 50, somebody would probably buy it. So I got an offer really quick, sent out an offer for 50, and it sold right away. Remember this? This came from that thrift shop, The Hub. I got a lot of really interesting communications on this one in the short time it was listed. The person who ended up buying it, I actually sent them the link to the video where I found it. And they're like, have you seen any poltergeist activity in it? And I said, only the sense of dread I get whenever I look at it. Which is not true, or not untrue, I should say. I don't like looking at this doll. But they're stoked to get it. They actually have a collection of some other dolls with white eyes, which I've never seen that before, but I guess it's a thing. Here's a postcard. Target practice on the USS Man of War, or the U.S. Man of War, 1909, so World War I. $17.95 on that one. Ignore the price on the screen. Michigan Central Depot, Detroit, Michigan, divided back, unposted, $8.46. A couple of risque comics. Can you take the jerk out of my car? Get it? Get it? Because cars when they sometimes lunge if the gears aren't right, and it's kind of jerky. But then this guy who's in the car, it says he has to play on words because there's the jerk in the car, but then there's also the jerk in the car. There's two jerks in the car, and they're of course at the mechanic because she's like, this guy here, this beefcake guy, can you get the jerk out of my car? But he's talking about both the guy and the car because they're both jerks. $4.95. Same customer bought this one. Get your elbows off the bar, Cecil. It don't look nice. Which is, see, the joke here is that she's yelling at him to take his elbows off the bar. But really, the elephant in the room is that her boobs are also on the bar. So it's ironic that she, with her boobs on the bar, would point a finger at Cecil here, poor Cecil, because his elbows are on the bar. $4.95 on that one. They had 10% off that order for buying two. Here we have Hanover Falls in Meriden, Connecticut. Undivided back, rotograph, right? Nope, not rotograph. My mistake. $4.46. And then what did I list yesterday? Listed of course, the Viewmaster. This record, which is pretty cool. I don't know where. I think I pulled this out of the antique store. Only a couple ever sold of this, so I put it at a little bit higher than what the other one sold for, $25. Marshall Tucker Band, nothing special, $8 record. Alarm clock. This I got at Habitat for Humanity by my house and listed it up for $25. Works great. I think I showed this in a haul. This ribbon was in the old store, the other store I used to share with my ex. This actually sold like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but I couldn't find it. So we had to cancel the order. And then when I was looking for the other corsage ribbon that sold recently, I found this, and I just listed it in my store for $30. Listed this yesterday. I think this came out of the antique store. It's just a faux or actual leather purse pouch style. I listed it as immerse as well. I don't really think this is. I think this is rather unisex and somewhat horrific, if you ask me. But there's similar items that sold, which is crazy. So we'll see what happens. Another ashtray, smoky glass, mid-century cigar style, $20. This came from the antique store. These are not ashtrays. These are dresser trays. But you should put ashtray in the title anyways. Trinket ashtray, because people are going to search for all of those. These things are, I find them sometimes, relatively often. They don't sell for huge money. This one's actually in pretty damn good condition. The colors on this one are fantastic. Still, though, they only go for about $15, so that's what I listed it for. And then some of these tokens, these came out of the free estate sale a couple of weeks ago now. Man, time flies. Good for 5 cents in trade. So New York trade token, or this is just a trade token. It is numbered. Subway fare token, PGA Charter Club member. Here's a Washington State tax token. Here's one to the Peepland for Peep Show, Fun Center, Family Amusement Parks. Some of these modern, some of these vintage. I just put them all in one lot. Car wash token. Starcade in, I don't know where this is. There's a couple of different Starcades. There was one very famously in Disneyland. So I didn't know if that was the same one, but I just put it all in the lot. And then another token here. So just listed that one for $35. Make an offer. I'd probably take $20 or more. I know there's the PGA one. There's some solds for like $3-4. The Peep Show, some $3-4. The tax token, $3-4. So there's, I figured like $3 a token, 36. If somebody wants to give me $2 a token, I'd probably be fine with it, since I got it for free. All right, that's what's listed. That's what's sold. Touche. There is one of the, how should I say it? It's the best way to explain this. I am a firm believer that you can kick a dead horse so many times that it's not dead anymore. All right. Oh, I doubt that Pittsburgh Picker or Daily Cabbage is here, but I found, as I was getting ready to do show a Cabbage Patch postcard. Check that out. Babyland General Hospital, Cleveland, Georgia. Home of the Cabbage Patch Kids. Deliveries daily with hundreds of Cabbage Patch Kids available for adoption. It's from 1994. Look at them heads in the cabbage. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to kick horses all I want. Horses are jerks. Domesticated my ass. So I've been not diligently, but going through and just sort of like spot checking as I'm doing my order pulling in the morning for stuff that may not be listed. I've filled now a entire bin of items I found downstairs that are not listed, which is disturbing. I did a spot check, just counted how many Laserdisc listings I had, and then I counted my Laserdiscs. 7, discrepancy of 7. So I have 51 Laserdiscs, but only 41 listed. Interestingly enough, I went through just grabbed one section of postcards, B7, just at random, counted them up. 16 listed, 36 in the section. Which that's a big discrepancy. And then I just checked a couple of them that were in there to see if they were maybe misfiled, or like maybe the ones in B7 had ended up in like B6 or B8. Nope, not listed on just a couple of the cards. So I do not know how I'm going to deal with that yet. Potentially thousands of listings I'm missing, which I suspected. And I am I don't know. That's pretty messed up. That's a lot. There's a lot of inventory down there that's not on eBay. I think probably it's going to start as migrating everything in the old inventory system to the new. I kind of feel like I've gotten it sold down a pretty good amount, and that's something I could probably tackle over the course of the next couple of months, just a little bit at a time. Kaizen the fuck out of it. And then at least I would have the listings that are in the old system identified that are missing. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, it sucks, but it also is like, I mean, it means that I have to like redo work, which I hate doing. But I mean, I could also look at it as, hey, I'm going to end up with a bunch of free inventory by the time this is done. I mean, it's stuff that I have that I at one point recognized was worth listing on eBay. So why it's not now, I'm pretty sure it's just through errors with the errors in the end cell similar process. I'm pretty sure that I'm losing listings every time that happens. I also think that there's quite a few that when there was that glitch a couple years ago where items weren't automatically restarting after ending, I lost a bunch there. I think there was also like, I think it was like for a long time I wasn't doing end sell similar. So there was the eBay will, if it doesn't sell after like 3 or 4 times, they may not relist it. So I think it's a combination of all those things. Some of the stuff, I mean, some of the stuff isn't even that old. There was one of the motorcycle helmets I bought last year with Cameron wasn't listed. Like, and that one was somebody who had, it was an unpaid item that didn't get relisted. So that's another problem. They supposedly automatically relist unpaid items, but that doesn't happen all the time. 1 second, I gotta go hit this with some WD-40. All right, just gonna let that sit for a few. Need a few of these. 1, 2, 3 of them. Set up real quick. I think what I may do is just keep, sort of spot checking whatever as I pull orders over the next few months. And anything I find, just put it back in my back stock and save it for wintertime listing. Sup, anytime picker. You'll be watching my live without me. Yep, I know. Into estate sale now. Oh, all right. Next up, back to Eden book. Pretty funny when I was going through this book. Here, I'll show you guys what I found. These were in the pages of the homeotherapy book. As well, they're like 4 pot leaves. And a recipe for just a list, I guess a shopping list, which is funny. I tuned in last night for about 3 minutes on the Nurse Flipper live. 3 minutes is about the level of my tolerance. I did see Vivi in there. And like after the 4th Googleable question that somebody asks that they actually take time to answer, come on, I'm like, I couldn't. It's as some of you know, I think one of my pet peeves with things like the eBay, whatever, the eBay thrifters group. Like, I really get. What did I miss here? Hello, remedies. Ooh, what? Oh man, that does suck. Hopefully he's okay. That's a crappy injury. All right. Oh, and it wasn't BB asking the Googleable questions. Just, I'm not trying to throw BB under the bus for anything. Just that I saw her in there. Oh, also I had to leave when they started ragging on eBay tape and then pushing their own links for their Amazon store. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't your question. There was. If you think eBay sucks, you're probably using it wrong. And if you don't know how to use eBay tape, you really shouldn't be answering people's other questions about eBay. Does anybody here have any eBay questions that you can't Google? I'll answer eBay questions, but if it's something you can just Google, I'm going to roast you. I mean, here's the thing: is like clearly there was what do you call it? Ulterior motive, right? When the next thing that happens is they send a link to their Amazon store for shipping supplies. So I mean, just really tells me that you can't trust the source for just about anything. For those of you who frequent that channel, you should in the chat try to get me on the show. That'd be fun. Oh, that'd be fun. Even if you don't, go watch that channel. I think, you know, you can just try to get me on any other live. I think it would be fun. I'm not going to try. But if invited, I would go. I can't promise anything else. $21 people out there in this here live. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. If you're new, don't forget to hit that sub button and the bell notification button. But just as good as the bell notifications, you could just set an alarm for on your phone or any other alarm device for $7.55 a.m. as a reminder to come over to Jackass Retro for SHIPSHOW Live. And if you don't have an alarm clock, well, you can head over to my eBay store and purchase any one from a fine selection of alarm clocks for sale there. You can find a link to my store on the channel page. Ainsley, don't lie. You would love to see it. A dilemma. Perhaps not. Spoke too soon. No dilemma here. All is fine. Carry on. Or get me on one of them thrift battles. That'd be fun. Or, something along those lines. 14 ounces. Look at that. All right, that WD-40 is probably soaked in enough. Give me a sec here. All right, I recognize this is bad, that you're not supposed to do this with tools, but I'm going to try to just loosen this up a little bit. All right. So, I'm going to laugh at my own dumbass brain right now because I, after going through all that, it's reversible. The button, it's not a button. It does nothing. It's the binder. It just binds the tool together. You just flip the side to make it go the other direction, which is normally on these things, there's a switch, but you don't need a switch on this one because you want one direction, right? If you want the other direction, I don't know why when I pulled this morning, I think that probably my coffee and Adderall hadn't kicked in yet. I was thinking that little button thing was a switch. It is not. Say what you will about my irreverence for just about everything. I never want to be the guy who takes himself so seriously he can't fucking laugh at himself. And that was pretty up there in dumbass moves. I literally just put WD-40 into nothing for no reason. I can't either. I think it was a lot of a little bit of paranoia. Still pretty funny though. All right. Well, this guy hasn't paid for his damn cabinet card yet. Maybe I wonder if I've got other pending offers, which that feels like it could be. He might be going through making other offers and shit. Nope. Take this opportunity to send out some offers myself, though. this bad boy. I think we're going to do that. There we go. Right. Oh, it's going to California. Which basically means I can send a priority for about the same price, which I might as well do and save on the box. Yeah, it's literally the same price either way. So, this we used it another time. Beautiful. other little piece of plastic or something here. Under 2 pounds, hooray! All right. How's this thing gonna go? It's already in there pretty good with its own packaging. It's a shitty box. I can make that work. little bit of a tear. Now we can get serious with this. What are we at here? 20 by 10 by 9. Ooh, chat went quiet. It's all good. 14 of you still out there. I'm sure a bunch of people have hopped over to Whatnot for something or other. All right. Shipping deadline reached. And this is the last item of today, folks. Thank you all very much for watching, for those who hung in there. We'll be back tomorrow. Something sells. Something usually does, though. until that time, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Hope the sales are good. And, well, I hope the sourcing's good and the sales are better. If anything looks spectacular while I'm out there, I may go live again. So make sure them bell notification things are all lit up. No promises. We'll have to see. Catch y'all on the flip top. Peace out.